hard copy, or have they heard references and they know what the law says, but a lot of teachers have not actually seen a copy of Chapter 14. So that might be something that you could share with the actual copy of Chapter 14. But one of the questions that I get, and you will see in the very first section of Chapter 14, talks about early intervention and early intervening services, and that's a question that we get a lot of times. What is the difference? Definitions in Section 101. And early intervening services is a set of coordinated services for students in kindergarten through grade 12 who are not currently identified as needing special education or related services, but who need additional academic and behavioral support to succeed in the general education environment. In the special education plan, when we get to that section, we'll talk a little bit about every district has to have a plan for early intervening services. In special education or related, but who need that additional academic support. Every district has to have a section in their 3-year special education plan that talks about early intervening services. And we have early intervention. In Pennsylvania, it's a series of services and supports designed to help families with children who have developmental delay. It's a process that promotes collaboration among parent service providers. And you can see all the different ways in which district and a community can provide early intervention. Go to the next slide, we'll see that years is called infant and toddlers. And those, if your child has significant delay in one or more area of development, specialist determination that there is a delay, even though it doesn't show up on assessments, or they have a known physical or mental condition which have a high probability for developmental delay. Birth for 3 years is called infant and toddlers. And in the state of Pennsylvania, as in many things in Pennsylvania, the Bureau of Early Intervention Services and the Office of Early Childhood Development and Office of Childhood Development and Early Learning, known as OCD, sort of has half of its foot in DPW, Department of Public Welfare, and half of its in the Department of Education. Some of the services are provided through, for the most part, birth to 3 years is covered in the Bureau of Early Intervention Services and OCDEL, and that is DPW. And most of the services free to the age of beginners, known as preschoolers, is both kind of have their foot on both sides of the door. So preschoolers are identified as having a significant delay in one or more areas of development compared to other children of the same age, or have any of the following physical or mental disability. List there. Or and you'll notice 3 to the age of beginners has an asterisk. In Pennsylvania, it's typically thought of as the age of beginners to be 6. Although children do not